Children have to be invested in, just like you do with the trust. Let me know if you get what I'm saying. And I don't know if we completely understand that. I think we kind of think you can just go and get it in and make the baby, and then that kind of creates the legacy. Well, it doesn't work that way. Just like with the trust, it doesn't work that way with the child. If you have a child and you don't pour into the child, then the child will not reflect you. The child will not represent you well. The child will not like you. The child will want nothing to do with you. Take it from a person who had a father who was not involved. I don't represent my father who donated the sperm. I represent my father who donated his life. You understand? I don't represent the man who gave me who gave birth to me, so to speak. I represent the man who made me into a man. You understand? I don't know much about my father, but I do know my daddy real well. Right. So that's something I think that's really important to understand. I think so with Cam and Nick, if I were talking to these guys, that's what I would advise them on. Is I'd say, man, just make sure you understand that when you go make all these kids, you are going to make the financial contribution. They're going to make you pay that child support 100%. You're going to pay a lot of it because you're rich. But then when another man moves in that house, pay attention. Now, let me know if you're following this. Another man moves in that house and he's pouring into the asset that you did not pour into. He's putting assets in the trust. He's filling the bucket that you did not fill. Well, then guess what? When that child grows up and you say, who are you loyal to? Are you loyal to the man who paid bills and gave life to you? Or are you loyal to the man who gave you time, the man who came to your football camp, the man who came to your ballet recital? That's the man that kids are going to be loyal to. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. I really think that this is important to kind of understand. So anyway, I'm not here to criticize what Cam and Nick are doing. I'm just not. And in fact, I actually have a couple of points to make. But before I make the points, I need to make sure we can agree to disagree. Give me a yes if we can agree to disagree. Give me a yes if I can say things and we can still love each other. Give me a yes because I come from academia. In academia, you don't get offended when somebody disagrees with you. You don't cuss them out and call them a SOB. You just say, oh, okay, well, I don't agree with you, but here's what I think, right? Let me know if we can do this because the world is so full of extremists and people like, I hate you and, oh, you capping for so-and-so and you must be a Trump supporter and all this, right? So free thinking is not really encouraged in society, but I'm encouraging this space. So I hope that you can agree with me. Give me a yes if that's all right for me to do this. So here's where I'm going to go with this. Hit the thumbs up button, please, if you can. Please hit the thumbs up button. I completely understand where these guys are coming from to a point. I also understand where women are coming from. When I hear people, women and men, but it's mostly women, to be honest with you. Dr. Bryant, there's a lady named Dr. Bryant who basically broke Cam Newton down pretty good and said, you're creating all these broken homes, all these houses, these empty houses. and then one day you're going to get married, you're going to create a home. And then all these kids that you just sort of dropped into these women's houses are going to be mad. They're going to have resentment because they're not included in the privilege of having a father, right? And I thought that she was on point. I tend to agree with that philosophy. That is how I think as well. I think that a man should be thoughtful about where he spreads his seed. I would not let just any woman carry my seed and carry my baby. I just wouldn't do that. At the same time, let's just be real for a minute. Can we be real? Here's the deal. Cam Newton and Nick Cannon are two incredibly wealthy guys. Nick is definitely, I think Cam is. I assume he kept his NFL money.